So this week we have Dervish, pretty much efficient way, a little faster than spirit spamming, to farm the nick item for Griffins, the wings that you're farming. Here's the build, as well as the runes I have for the Dervish that I'm using to do this build to make it possible. So I highly recommend you rune it properly in order to sustain. You want at least 500 health and 25 plus energy with a customized Zelia scythe. So, now that I showed y'all the gear, I bring a hero just for speed boosting. That's not required, but it's nice speed boost for that extra 15-second speed boost to get to the area. Make sure you flag the hero out of the way in order to get to the area, right outside in Snake Dance. So once you're in the area, go ahead and trigger your first three skills, skill 1, 2, and skill 3 you're going to use right in the midst of aggroing, and maintain Vow of Silence, your elite skill, whenever you're pulling, especially when you start having at least 4 or 5 enemies aggroed. So the spawns are going to vary different from one to another. So in this spawn, you notice all I'm doing is spiking the group once I get 4 or 5 griffins. Sometimes you have less, sometimes you have more. So you got to make sure that you're guaranteed to have them grouped up all on one side, just like you can see me doing. And I'm just continually maintaining Vow of Silence and spamming the skill 6 and 7 and followed by 8. And then I just maintain Fury number skill 5 just for my stance, for my speed boost. I already got the first group dead, and no wings dropped yet. But notice that I already accidentally did lose an enchantment there. It's okay. But once I get at least 6 to 7 wings grouped up, sometimes smaller groups like in this area, sometimes you have to do less just because of the heretic mesmers in the way. That way it's better safe than sorry. So I do almost die here, and that's only because of that enchantment removal that the mesmer did. But make sure you do not allow that to happen when you are doing your spikes, because the mesmers is what makes this annoying and makes this harder to do. 55 Monkin would be the most efficient way outside of Derv if that mesmer wasn't there. So this is an efficient way of doing it. Spirit spamming is a way I was going to make a video, but everybody's going to try that, so I figured I'd share this as a Derv. And that's how simple it is, just that easy for farming. So if y'all have any questions or any kind of ideas or ways of farming this more efficiently or to improve your build, this isn't the best way or most efficient way, maybe there's better ways out there, then give the idea to others and feel free to share it to others. Anyway, this is Reborn out. This is really all you need to know for the farm. And you just repeat this after you pretty much farm majority of the areas of the grips at your preference. Good luck and happy farming.